Digital marketing in a nutshell. In this video, I'm going to distill years of application, implementation, research, buying the books, buying the courses, going to the masterminds. Anyways, in this video, you will understand the foundation of digital marketing in a nutshell. So let's get started. Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hassan. I'm a high performance coach and digital strategist, and on this channel we explore the strategies and tools so that we can optimize our performance and impact the right market and solve problems that matter so that we can actually profit and have a good time. So we're gonna get right into it, and so excited to explain the journey of this world of digital marketing. But this is the thing that you will need to start with. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the who. Who is our customer? Now, going back to the camera here, really, like, when you think about your customer, and who do you think this person is? What is the persona? Because I'm not talking about, this person is 35 to 45, lives in California, and that's it. When we build an avatar or persona, we want to go deep, and it takes time. It's not just a one-time thing. And when I say that, that means really understanding their frustrations, their fears, what do they want, what is the transformation that they're looking for, the before and after. What's the journey that they're going through? Again, thinking about the frustrations, the fear, the objections. Sometimes you might not know this yet. Sometimes we have to sit back, do the research, or get on a sales call to actually have this conversation with the prospect so that we understand their fears, so that we understand their problems, their objections, their frustrations with the world, with themselves, so that we can actually connect our service or product to them. Now, once we understand all that stuff, then we can actually translate all that into campaigns, into offers, which is the next topic. So let's go into that. So the right offer and lead magnet. That's the second point. Once we understand who's our customer, once we documented who this person is, what are their frustrations, what are their fears, then now we can actually create an offer that resonates with them. A lead magnet that resonates with them. I'm going to talk about lead magnets in a second. Now, the question that I want you to ask is, what is our core flagship offer? And how will we continue to deliver the value after the first sale is made? That is so important for us to understand what exactly is our offerings, and then how we will continue to deliver that value based on not just the transaction or the lead. No, it's the value that we're giving up front first in exchange of their information. So this question is so important. Let's go to the next point. What is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is an irresistible offer you presented to prospects in exchange for their contact information, which I just said, in exchange of their information. A lead magnet is basically giving something in value that they want, that they need now, a quick fix to build that relationship. In exchange, I gave you my email, I gave you my number. Simple. You have seen this over and over again. Next, lead magnets are essential because they provide the value in advance of a purchase, build authority in the market, build the trust, help you get prospects into your funnel or website or business. Doesn't really matter. Lead magnets could be many different ways. Different types of lead magnets. There's different types, and lead magnets come in variety of styles depending on what kind of business you have. What kind of service, what kind of product, SaaS, it just depends. Which I want to show you the examples so that you can have the idea of how this looks like, so maybe you can create something very similar. So report or guides. People need reports or guides for them. Cheat sheets or handouts. These are two different examples right here. You can see the offer Then you can see exactly what does the copy look like. Toolkits or resources, lists or video trainings, an exchange of their information. That's a lead magnet. Now, once we know the who, their frustration, we can get that copy and put those copies on the landing page. Put that copy on the ad, the campaign, the content. That's why when I'm creating this piece of content, I know exactly who I'm talking to. So this is one of the reasons why it's so important to know exactly who is our customer. Software and trials, discount or free shipping. I mean, you have seen this over and over again with restaurants, with software. Quiz or surveys. Quizzes are great. You just need a great hook for that quiz so that you can actually get the lead to convert. Assessments, design materials or catalogs. This is another one. Again, you get the point. But before you start building these lead magnets, make sure you know your customer. It's so important to know what your customer wants, needs, so you can actually provide the content they want to engage with. The content that they want to engage with. It is so crucial. Make sure you want to know the next offer. What are you gonna offer? What's the next offer? In order to create a seamlessly transition, you need to know what you're going to offer your customer after this specific offer. Do the research, like I said, take the note of what kinds of lead magnet already exist for your customers and make something new or better version of something. So this is a great analogy of good artist copy, great artist steal. Picasso said that. And when I'm saying that, do the research, look at your competitors, look what they have done, and take a look. Have they become successful in their lead magnets? Take the copy, make it your own, make it in your own lens. That's as simple as that, so that you can actually speed the process for yourself. Look at examples. So do your research. It is so important to take note of what kinds of lead magnets come and go. Do the research. Elements of an effective lead magnets. Let's talk about this a little bit. Build out your lead magnet. Once you have determined what kind of lead magnet your customer wants, building it out is pretty easy. You could even give it to a task or outsource it if you really don't have enough time. You could outsource this to specifically Upwork, Fiverr, many different platforms. But here are some suggestions for making your lead magnet. Well, because it's not just about just building the lead magnet, but having more of the idea. Your lead magnet should be specific. The more specific the promise you deliver upon in your lead magnet, the better. Speak to desired end result. Figure out what desires outcome your prospect wants and keep that focus throughout. Provide immediate results. People want a quick win, So make sure whatever they are doing, they don't have to wait to see results. Be easily consumed. People don't want a long down out process. Again, a quick result are key. Be valuable. It needs to be worthy of giving up contact information. So make sure it's packed full of valuable information. So based on all these lead magnet ideas and what you should think about and how you should think around it, it is so important to think about how you could create an irresistible offer for your customer by finding the who, and then the second we talked about the lead magnet and the offer. You know exactly what's your offer based on your service or product. And then next is building lead magnets around that offer. And that's exactly how that is so important. Now, other than that, we're gonna go moving on to the next part. So the next part is the right testing method. Now, the right testing method, what does that even mean? Because this is the part that a lot of people miss out. And I'm very disappointed that I have never learned this in the beginning. You gotta test out your campaigns, your offers, your lead magnets. You have to have a budget in mind. What are you gonna spend daily, weekly, monthly, whatever that is? Have a budget in mind. I don't care if it's a cup of coffee. Have the budget in mind and test the campaign out before you start burning money. It is so important before we start doing all these ads and it doesn't work and all this stuff, the story that you tell yourself, We don't want that to happen. What we want to happen is to have a strategy to test and see what works. Let the data uncover the things that you don't know. As you see here, discover to uncover. When you see the data, if you're doing any Google ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever that is, once you run the ad, there's data coming back. It's gonna tell you a story. That story is where you read the data and it tells you what you need to change, what you need to optimize. What's the audience? What do you need to change? You need to change the audience, you need to change the copy, the creative. What is that you need to actually change so that you can optimize the data so that you can actually test again to get the result that you want? So have that in mind. Next is the right sales process. This is so important to know what is your sales process. I don't care if it's a product or a service, whatever that is. Know your sales process and the customer journey. When I say that, when they're aware, how is that transaction and that relationship happened? And how is it gonna end? And how is it gonna continue to work beyond that? Because the sales process, if you don't know it, and you're on Zoom, or you're on the phone, or they're transacting online because of that product, we want to know everything so that we have a vision of how this customer is going to be happy with the product or service. I hope that made sense. Just don't forget to put comments down below if this didn't make sense. Comment below with any questions that Hassan, if this didn't make sense, I'll expand on it in the next video. But hopefully you got the sales process is so important. Thank you so much for watching. This is a quick short video. I know that it was quick, but just to do a quick recap. Know who's your customer, build a great offer and a lead magnet that actually communicates what the customer wants, and know exactly your testing budget so that you can test the campaign and test the lead magnet so that you can get more leads, more customers, more emails, more numbers, whatever that is. And then lastly, know your sales process. Once you know your sales process, everything becomes easy. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like the video, comment below with your questions, and if you're new to this channel, I'll be grateful if you can subscribe to the channel so that I can generate more content and feel inspired to do so. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.